Hi, good afternoon. Sorry I'm knocking things over before we even start. A bit of a hodgepodge today. It's not all crocheting or anything like that. First of all, I need to say a massive thank you to Amy and Barry Gibson. Barry has got a YouTube videos, and so has Amy. I have to look at my notes here. She's Amy's Woolly World of Creations. Anyway, I got a little message saying that she'd sent me something. Excuse me, I'll pull my arms down. I was actually washing dishes. Don't faint, everybody. In actual fact, I was so cold today, I actually washed dishes in hot water just to warm myself up. Anyway, back to the story. She said she sent me a little something. So I got me. The box came, yeah. And when I opened it up, it was a baby Christmas tree. She'd read or listened to my video and heard me say that I had a rather old tatty heirloom Christmas tree that's up in the loft along with all the bobbles and the baubles and everything else like that. But as I'm banned from walking up it's got metal ladders that go into the loft, and as I can fall over nothing, I'm banned from going up the loft ladder. And I don't like asking other people to get things down for me. In any case, really, the room has filled up a lot since I last put it up, and there really isn't any room. So thank you very much, Amy and Barry. That will be absolutely great when it gets decorated. And also what they actually sent me that arrived today was some candy canes to go on my tree. Anyway, being a true me, I have ordered some bubbles and things from off eBay. So at least I will have a tree this Christmas. Maybe it will get me a bit more Christmassy. And then nothing to do with crocheting yet again. That's what I've bought myself. Well, not myself, for Buster. Don't worry, I haven't used it yet. I'm not showing anyone that's been used. It's me Pooper Scooper. Look, it goes. Oops, when I get it right, it goes. Poop. Just scoop up the poop in my garden. No, it's all right, Buster. I can't bend down with my shovel as much these days, so I find it really difficult to keep on top. Not a nice subject, I know, but if you have a dog, you understand what I'm talking about. Right then, what am I doing crochet-wise? Well, I started another little top for my right niece. Oh, hello, somebody's going past the window. Sorry, Buster, he's not coming here. Another little crochet top for my great niece. And I started it in the Drops Colour Light. But I have to say that I'm not terrifically impressed with it to work with. I mean, it's lovely when it's made up. And I don't remember having this difficulty when I did the pink one for her. But it's splitting like crazy. But anyway, if you want to know which pattern I'm using this one, which I bought on Etsy. It's Mon Petit Violon. I always want to call it violin, but it's not, it's violon. And it's easily available on there. I think it's available on Ravelry as well too. Then I got two more of my colours that I'd ordered of the Aruba. I actually ordered 5 colours, but only 2 came. And then the other 4 didn't come. No, 6 colours I must have ordered. The other 4 didn't come. Anyway, I rang them up at Derrimores and they said, terribly sorry, it's an oversight, blah blah. Anyway, they've refunded me for 2 colours that they no longer have anymore. And they sent me the 2 that they do have. But these will come in useful for, you know, doing in my shawls, multi-textured shawls. I doubt I will use it sort of like it's supposed to, like the netty bit. I'll probably just use it as it is, like as a lump, you know. Because I don't think I want the netty bit arriving in me, my shawls, yeah. I'll throw those over there. As far as the baby cardigan goes, I had started another little cardigan with some yarn that I got from Hong Kong. It was lovely yarn, very silky. But I'd started a pattern that wanted really definition with it, you know. And it just wasn't working, so I unravelled it and started this other cream on instead. Right, what else have I got to show you? Oh, in crochet-wise. Now, this is a bit of a combination of a pattern that I bought off Etsy and another pattern that I'd seen on Ravelry, and I made it up, but of course it turned out too small. Now I did try to put a little tag thing there to hold it, but I don't think any amount of steaming will make it fit me. In any case, really, I've discovered that I just don't like anything up here. I tried it on and I thought, no, I can't cope with this. So I hold my hand up to anybody who wears these, because they're just not for me at all. It's crocheted with a mixture of colours actually. There's some pinks and some lilacs used together because I didn't have the super chunky that I needed to make this up with. In actual fact, I think I should have used thicker, you know, yarn than this. Maybe it would have fitted me then, but I'm glad I've tried this out, because I know that if I ever make one for myself, I can't do this cowl top, because I have a very short neck and I can't do anything up there. Right, what else have I got to show you? Well, if you're not interested in jewellery, this is probably the part you should turn off right now. Oops, the crochet gone. As you know, I ordered these weeks ago. They've just started arriving now. They come from China and Hong Kong. And what have we got? I mean, they all cost me the vast amount of about £1 each, free postage. So I'm not exactly breaking the bank, am I? That's a rather pretty one. And then after I'd ordered all of these, what did I see? But I saw 3 what do you call them, bundles of jewellery advertised quite cheaply again on eBay. So I thought, well, I'll put a bid on them. If it goes more than what it is, I'm not having them, I'm not buying them, you know. Didn't I only win all 3 of them? So I'm just going to show you them en masse as they're behind me here, because yeah, I'm sure you don't want me to go through every one of them. They were what they called tribal jewellery, and they are so pretty. You know, they're all wooden type beads. I like that one. They're so pretty. And on this side I've got this one actually reminds me of a crucifix. I know it sounds a bit blasphemous to say that, but it does. Maroon beads, and then these lovely ones with butterflies on, and then some more lovely ones with hearts, and then I absolutely adore these that remind me of sweets. I don't know if you can see them all. So I'm going to have a good time. Another one there in green. But a good time wearing these. I tell you what, ladies, they do wonders for your morale. Even if I was never a bead wearer in person until recently. Until I watched that video I was telling you about with Harry Seth Cohen. You know, the advanced style. Where all these ladies were wearing these, oh, sorry, let me put them down, fantastic outfits. And then I decided that, you know, half of it was what you actually wear with them, you know, that makes the outfit complete. And as I've got lots and lots of boring, long dresses in blacks, reds, greens, you name it, I've got it. They're not expensive, they just are. Because my legs are so horrible that I have to cover them up all the time. I've got venous eczema that they're just not nice to look at. And even if the eczema's not flaring up, I find it very difficult to actually shave my legs. And I'm not a particularly girly, but I just draw the line at going out with hairy legs when they're on view. So I do wear tights when I go out in public, don't worry, or trousers. I don't subject my hairy legs onto anybody else except my specialist. Well, I think that's all I've got to say, really. Oh, except I ordered a steamer. As you know, I can't iron. Well, it's not that I can't iron, I find it very painful to iron. If I stand up to iron, my back starts to hurt. If I sit down to iron, my back starts to hurt. So I've been toying with one of these for ages, and it's like a water thing at the bottom, and then it's a coat hanger on a rail, and then you use this steamer. I mean, I'll show you when it arrives. Steamer. I mean, I'm not a fussy person that wants everything just pristine or whatever. As long as the wrinkles are sort of vaguely steamed out of anything, I will be happy. So then at least I can start to tidy up in my dining room, because I've got a clothes rail that I put all the things to iron on, and it's sort of still there 3 weeks later. I was hoping it would like gee me up, you know, to get the ironing board out. The ironing board is up, by the way, that's in the dining room, up. All of which adds to the general, you know, messiness of the house. So I am hoping that it should be arriving. It's on its way, but it's at the mercy of Royal Mail, which could be a day, could be 2 days, could be whenever, yeah. I've also ordered some more yarn. Yes, I know, naughty naughty. But 2 of it is for orders, and the others are just sale bargains that I pushed in along the line. They're from Ice, so when they arrive I will let you know what they are and what they are. So you will look forward to seeing a lot more shawls or tops or whatever done in lots of multicolours. I would really like to be like Mizzy Morrowares, if you ever watch her on Flickr. Her creations are too outlandish for me to wear, but her ideas, the way she just does freeform crocheting, I just really fall in love with the way she uses colours, and she's not afraid to walk around looking like she's got a dishcloth on. I'm not going to go quite to that extent, but I would like to be more adventurous with my use of colour. I know a lot of you are, but I'm just such a wimp. I just don't know why I'm a wimp. I think it's just setting out and actually doing it, yeah? I mean, I did buy myself like a wallpaper table, especially for this sort of thing, you know, so that I can lie things out and, you know, get them fixed in my head. I think if I had them fixed in my head a bit more, I'm not really a structured crocheter, but I do like to have something in my head that I can work to. I can't just freeform, pick up a ball of wool, whatever. I would need, I think, to have a colour structure, you know, where I'm going to put certain things and things like that. So one day, it won't be till before Christmas, believe me, I'm just... I got to knit some things for my baby great niece. I don't know whether I'll bother with her brother, because he's coming up 3 now, I think. Unless he has a hat or something. I don't think they really start to wear hand knitted sweaters and that once they get a bit older. And I've still got to make my nieces some things, and their mum, I think she's shawled up to death. I think I've made her that many shawls. She's got them coming out of her ears, so I think I need to actually buy her something this year. That will get me off making her something. I mean, not that she's not grateful, she wears them all, but I think I've, you know, over-shawled her to death, yeah. There's only so many shawls that a person can have and wear. Although, if you know my collection of shawls, and my collection of pashminas that I've bought and scarves that I've bought that will no doubt come out this winter. At the moment I'm managing with just a necklace and something a bit finer, but the minute it starts going colder, because I'm such a cold person, then that is it. But I was really... Oh, I've lost my piece of paint. Oh, it's here. I was looking at all the people that I watch on the videos and different people, and I find it very difficult to like just bring them out in the conversation, all the people I do watch. So when I looked and I realised that I watched 195 different people on videos, but not all of them are active at the moment, but there is quite a few that still are. So I thought what I would do is I would try and put along the bottom, the top, the front or whatever of each video the names of the people that I do watch, just to give them all. So I don't put you down, don't worry about it, because there's so many that I can only do a few at a time, otherwise it would be like all through the video. So I'm just going to pick a few each time I make a video and run them along the bottom, the top or wherever it happens to land. Not very technical, as you can probably guess. And but I'd like to give a special mention today to Sheila Blewett. She's just started redoing her videos and photos and everything, and her crochet is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, she was the one who inspired me to start doing that. I think they call them a catness, whatever they are. I saw her wearing one in red that was absolutely glorious, but she rocks them much better than I ever would. But anyway, she was the one who actually inspired me to start doing that. And of course there's Zoe 24 Carat Crochet, who I always watch, and Hayley's Hats. But apart from that, I'm not going to start making a long list of everybody that I watch and verbally say their names out. I'm going to start putting them all on the bottom of my videos as they go past. So that's what it'll be in the future. You see these random names keep coming up along the bottom and think, what's she doing? You know, what's she mentioning all these people for? That's what it will be. It's up to you whether you want to look at them or not. It's just that I like a lot of the people, and I think you might be missing out if you don't actually follow them and watch them. Anyway, that's goodbye from me. It's actually sunny today, even though it's freezing. Buster is, as usual, in his usual spot. He has been guarding the window all day, hence he told me, you know, when the parcel came and when the postman came. So anyway, second time of saying it, I really am going to go now. So it's goodbye, happy weekend, happy crocheting, happy knitting, whatever you do. Bye.